So the thing that we're talking about in over the last week, and I was telling you about this yesterday, that interest rates, 3-4 months ago, they were in the 3% range, and those interest rates went up like overnight, and now yesterday they were 6.125. So what's happening in the market right now is buyers are reconsidering what they're buying because, let's say for example, they were pre-approved 3 months ago and they were having a hard time finding a house, and their mortgage payment was going to be $1,000 a month. Well, interest rates go up by 3%, and their payment's going to be $1,500 a month, and the only thing that changed was the interest rates. So I think what's going to happen in 2022 during the summer is sellers are going to have to realize that buyers are being squeezed, and it's not going to be, houses were getting 20 offers before, and now houses may get, you may still be in multiple offer situations because we have super low inventory, but that interest rate has caused the affordability of a mortgage to go way down. So a buyer that was pre-approved for $275 3 months ago is now probably only going to be approved for maybe $210, which is going to, it's going to cause prices to settle. All of the major economists lately have gone on record to say that they don't think that home prices are going to go down. They're going to continue to go up, but very slowly. The last 2 years, home prices have increased by 15% per year. We knew that was not sustainable, but they're going to go up by very, very gradual numbers. So it's not going to be this feeding frenzy like it was before. One thing that I'm interested to see is how real estate investors adapt, because inflation's at 8.6%, which is the highest it's been in decades, and interest rates are up. So if you're buying a investment property and you're not planning to live in it, the interest rate's probably going to be about a point higher than what it is if you're actually going to live in it. So if interest rates right now for a single family owner occupied residence are 6.125, you're probably going to end up as an investor paying 7.125 or 7.5%. So a lot of multifamily property owners and home rehabbers are going to have to adjust their strategy. And I don't know what's going to happen with rent rates. A lot of, this pandemic time has caused a lot of demand for rental, and people are trying to stay where they are. Rents have gone up. Curious to see if rents are going to stay where they are or go down. We'll just have to wait and see. And today, we're headed out to Ballyshannon in Union, Kentucky. It's a community by Fischer Homes. Going to visit my guy, Jake Diana, who he is the Fischer Homes rep that I send the majority of my new construction clients to. Main reason, he's a young guy, and his ambition to help people and coach and counsel people on building a new home is, he puts so much care into the job that when I see a professional like that in my industry that I can partner with, somebody who cares that much and they represent what we represent all day long, I'm gonna refer my business to him. So we're gonna go out and see him in Ballyshannon because lumber prices are down, and new construction is probably going to reach a level of, there's a lot of market homes out there, stuff that's already built that buyers can just go ahead and get into. And hopefully that frees up some of the move-up buyers to go ahead and get their house on the market so that they can move up into new construction, whereas before they couldn't build houses fast enough. And we're gonna walk through the model home there in Ballyshannon. They're gonna have over 1,000 houses in this neighborhood. So we're gonna walk through the model home, and then we're gonna walk through some of the stuff that is under construction right now to get a sense of what's going on there, and maybe educate some people on the new construction process and what that whole process entails. We're out here at Ballyshannon in Union, Kentucky, and I've got Jake Diana here with Fischer Homes. We're going to talk a little bit about the construction process and what you see here. So Jake, you've got a customer here building this house.
Yep.
We're in the basement of a house right now. We don't have any roof above us. So, you know, I see there's pea gravel on the ground. A lot of the plumbing's been done. How long did it take them to get to this point?
Yeah, so this home here, we're about a month and a half in so far from when we started digging the home site. She purchased about 3 months ago. So it was a pretty quick turnaround time, you know, to get from signing the contract to foundation walls poured and underground plumbing already completed.
So you started about 3 months ago.
Yep.
So it took about 45 days or so to get the hole started to be dug. What happens in that first 45 days?
Yeah, so that first 45 days, you know, the customer went to the selections appointment at our design center, you know, finalized all her selections, and then from there we worked to begin getting the permits and all of that kind of stuff. You know, getting the trades lined up to start the home.
Gotcha. And then you basically send the equipment out, you dig the hole, you know, then you put up the frames, the walls get poured. I guess from this point right here, I'm guessing they're going to put a floor in this basement.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it right now, but they will be pouring the foundation or pouring the basement floor soon.
And then, so from right here, how much longer is it going to take to complete this house?
So, you know, we are about another, I'd say 4 months or so on average from this point in time.
Gotcha. So about 7 months total to completion?
Yeah.
So I think we're about to go walk through another house. It's a little bit further along in the process, maybe be framed up in that.
Yep.
So we'll get a little bit better idea of, after you get past this point, what the house is going to look like when it's mid-construction. All right, so we're in a house right now that is mid-build. We just left a house that was only in the foundation with plumbing put in. Jake, how far along are we at this stage? It looks like we got some drywall in. Where are we on this one?
Yeah, so with this home here, we are about 90 days or so from the start of construction. All in, we're probably about 4.5 to 5 months at this point in time. With this, you know, being through drywall, you know, we only have about 60 or 75 days or so from this point.
So you can get this house from where it is right now. There's no floors, there's no cabinets. I mean, it looks like it's electric and plumbing's in. You can get it from where it is right now to finished in 60 to 75 days.
Yep. That's amazing.
Well, I mean, I guess if that's what you guys do, you have systems for just kind of project management and getting these things going.
Yep.
Obviously. So at this point, you have been under contract with the buyer for 4 months, 5 months?
Yeah, about 4 to 5 months at this point in time.
Gotcha. So is there anything unique about this particular floor plan? I mean, you guys do have a lot of different floor plans,
right,
from 2 stories, ranches like the one we just left, yep, and then you got some odd stuff, right?
Yeah, the unique thing about this one, this is our Charles floor plan. It has a 2-story family room here, as you see, with a lot of natural light coming in the home, but it also has a first floor owner suite as well, just behind the family room here, which is, you know, pretty unique, and, you know, people love that. You know, that's a 2-story home, but you can still have your owner suite on the first floor.
Yeah, a lot of versatility, especially people who, they kind of want to have some separation from
right,
the family and have their own space. That's pretty cool. So we'll walk through the house, get a couple of photos and pictures of what's going on here so we can kind of compare how it moves along the process.
Sounds good.